Dear students, today we are going to discuss question solutions of the last chapter of life science, that is improvement in food resources. So let us start with the first question of improvement in food resources, that is, what do we get from cereals, pulses, fruits and vegetables? As cereals generally provide us carbohydrates and they are rich in a source of energy. Cereals like we can say paddy, rice, we can say it is wheat are the good sources of cereal, while pulses are rich in proteins, and fruits and vegetables are possess a small amount of vitamins and minerals to our food. So all of these makes the balanced diet for we people, so that we will not suffer from any types of diseases, and our growth will be proper and balanced. After that, the second question: how do biotic and abiotic factors affect crop production? As already discussed, biotic are living factors like pests, insects, and weeds, which reduce our crop productivity. While when we talk of abiotic, they are non-living factors like temperature, moisture, water, rain, wind. These also affect crop production, and they are for like drought and floods have a great impact on our crops, sometimes destroying the entire crop. Similarly, if there will be not a consistent rain, or rain will be very low, it will also reduce our crop production. After that, the third question: what are the desirable agronomic characters for crop improvement? The desirable agronomic characters like tallness and profuse branching in fodder plant for animals, and dwarfness in cereals, which are good sources of carbohydrate for all living beings. Macronutrients those which a plant need in large quantity for growth and development, as they are known required in a large quantity, therefore they are called macronutrients. About 6 macronutrients required by plants are nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium, magnesium, sulfur and potassium. Another types of nutrients that plant needed in less amounts or very small quantity, these are called micronutrients. So they are needed in small quantity, therefore they are also called micronutrients. They are also needed for development of the plants. After that, how do plants get nutrients? Mainly there are three sources: air, water and soil, but the most important source for plant to get nutrients is soil, as mostly uh, the nutrients which a plant need for growth and development are available or taken away from the soil. After that, that is how we will compare manure and fertilizers in maintaining soil fertility. And manures are the organic matter which increase soil fertility by enriching the soil, as they are also prepared from decomposition of animal excrete or plant wastes. On the other hand, fertilizers are inorganic, unlike manures which are organic. Inorganic compounds whose excess use is harmful to the symbiotic microorganisms living in the soil. Their excess use also reduces soil fertility. Hence, fertilizers are considered good for only short-term use. After that is preventive measures, wild control for preferred for protecting crops. So if we want to protect our crops from insects, pests and weeds, we can use chemicals, or we can use biological methods like insecticides, pesticides, to remove these biotic factors which affect our crop production. After that is factors responsible for loss of grain during storage. Mostly the highest percentage, or about 30% storage grains, their loss occurs due to abiotic factors like rodents, insects and fungi and bacteria. Abiotic factors, moisture content and temperature, are also responsible for the same. Methods commonly used for improving cattle breeds is crossbreeding. Crossbreeding between two varieties of cattle will produce a new improved variety, as it increases lactation period for the crops and also makes them adaptable or resistant to the diseases. when crossbreeding is done. After that, pasturage and how is it related to honey production. Pasturage is the availability of flowers for bees to collect nectar and pollen. It is related to the production of honey, as it is the pasturage which determines the taste and quantity of the honey produced by the honeybees.